You think you know, but you have no idea. What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. All right, let's play a game. When I say Pakistan, what image pops into your head? Cricket, spicy food? Maybe your uncle, who he's related to a Mughal emperor? Look, I get it. But what if I told you that the Pakistan you think you know is just the trailer? The feature film is way wilder, more complex, and honestly, a lot more epic. Geopolitical, cultural, historical, natural wonder combo platter. It's got layers, people. Layers. Today, we are peeling back those layers. We're going deep into the data, the dirt roads, the deserts, to uncover 10 facts about Pakistan that will absolutely blow your mind. I'm talking facts that will make you lean back in your chair and go, wait, for real? These aren't your standard textbook tidbits. This is the stuff they don't put in the travel brochures. Deep cut, vinyl-only bonus track kind of knowledge. So, whether you've been to Lahore a dozen times or your only connection to Pakistan is that one friend who always brings biryani to the potluck, get ready. We're about to take a journey that will completely reshape how you see this incredible nation. Buckle up, because your perception of Pakistan is about to get a serious, and I mean serious, software update. Let's get into it. All right, let's start at the top. Literally, it's the Beyoncé of mountains. But what about the Jay-Z? The quiet, brooding, arguably more technically skilled one, meet K2. Standing tall in the Karakoram range on the Pakistan-China border, K2 is the world's second highest peak. But here's the kicker. For mountaineers, it's number one in difficulty. This isn't a tourist trek with a Starbucks at base camp. This is the final boss. They don't call it the Savage Mountain for nothing. For every 4 people who have reached the summit, 1 has died trying. That's a 25% mortality rate. It's like trying to climb a skyscraper during an earthquake in a blizzard. The weather is notoriously unpredictable. The climbing routes are technically insane, and it has never, ever been climbed in winter until, like 5 minutes ago in 2021. So while Everest gets all the headlines and the Instagram posts, the real pros, the ones who crave the ultimate challenge, they look to Pakistan and whisper the name K2. It's the connoisseur's peak. From savage mountains to a man-made forest? Yeah, you heard me. In the middle of Punjab province, there's a place called Changamanga. And no, it's not a new anime series, though it sounds like it should be. It's the world's largest man-made forest. Let that sink in. Someone looked at a massive patch of semi-arid land and said, "You know what this place needs? A forest. Let's just build one." This project started back in 1866 during the British Raj. Why? They needed wood. Specifically, they needed a reliable source of timber to fuel the steam locomotives of the Northwestern Railway. So they engineered an entire ecosystem. They dug canals from the Upper Bari Doab Canal, creating a massive irrigation network just to water the trees. Today, Changamanga covers over 12,000 acres. That's bigger than Beverly Hills. It's a massive carbon sink, a wildlife sanctuary, and a testament to human engineering and, let's be real, colonial-era resourcefulness. It's this weird, beautiful intersection of nature and industry, a forest born from the needs of the Industrial Revolution, still standing today. It's like finding a forest with an instruction manual. Okay, history buffs, lean in. We all learn about Mesopotamia, Egypt, the cradle of civilization, blah blah blah. But we need to talk about the Indus Valley civilization, which flourished in what is now modern-day Pakistan. Mohenjo-daro, Harappa. These weren't just a few mud huts, people. Mohenjo-daro had a population of around 40,000 people. It had grid-based city planning, a sophisticated sewage and drainage system. We're talking indoor plumbing and standardized weights and measures. This was the Silicon Valley of the Bronze Age. They had a system of writing that we still haven't fully deciphered. It's like finding an ancient alien hard drive. The sheer scale and organization of this civilization, born in the plains of Pakistan, challenges everything we think we know about the ancient world. It's one of history's greatest and most mysterious blockbusters. Quick, what's the national sport of Pakistan? If you said cricket, wrong answer. I know, it feels wrong. It's like saying the national food of America isn't the hamburger. Pakistan is a cricket-obsessed nation. Kids play it in every alleyway. Shaheen Afridi's face is on every billboard. It's a religion. But officially, according to the government, the national sport of Pakistan is field hockey. Yeah, the one with the curved sticks shin guards. And look, this isn't just some random trivia. Pakistan used to be an absolute powerhouse in field hockey. a juggernaut. We're talking 4 World Cups, 3 Olympic gold medals. In the 70s and the 80s, the Pakistani team was the Brazil of field hockey. Unstoppable, stylish, legendary. Players like Shahbaz Ahmed were global superstars. So while cricket may have won the hearts and minds of the masses, field hockey holds the official title, a throwback to a golden era of dominance. It's a classic case of the streets versus the spreadsheets. If you've ever flown over Pakistan, you might have seen it. A massive, intricate web of shimmering lines crisscrossing the landscape. It looks like a circuit board designed by a giant. That, my friends, is the Indus Basin Irrigation System, one of the largest, most complex irrigation networks on the entire planet. This isn't just a few canals, it's a continental-scale plumbing project. We're talking 3 major storage reservoirs, 19 barrages, and over 60,000 kilometers of canals. That's enough to wrap around the Earth 1.5 times. This system is the literal lifeblood of the country. Pakistan is an agricultural nation, and you can't grow crops in vast arid regions without water. This network turns desert into farmland. It supports the livelihoods of millions of farmers and feeds a population of over 220 million people. It's an incredible feat of engineering, a delicate dance between managing one of the world's mightiest rivers and the pressing needs of a nation. It's the unsung hero of Pakistan's economy and survival, working silently in the background 24/7. This is the highest paved international road on Earth. It snakes through the Karakoram mountain range, connecting Pakistan with China. And when I say hi, I mean it. At its peak at the Kunjarab Pass, you're driving at an altitude of 4,714 meters, or nearly 15,500 feet. You're literally driving in the clouds. Your car might need an oxygen mask. Building this thing was a Herculean task. It took 20 years, and tragically over 1,000 workers lost their lives carving this road out of some of the most unforgiving terrain imaginable. But the result is one of the most breathtaking road trips on the planet. You're driving past glaciers, turquoise alpine lakes, peaks that scrape the sky. You pass through tiny villages where life hasn't changed in centuries. It's more than a road. It's an artery of culture and commerce, and a monument to human ambition against the raw power of nature. In the organized chaos of Pakistan's cities, when there's an emergency, there's one name that everyone trusts: EDI. The EDI Foundation runs the world's largest volunteer ambulance service. Let me say that again, largest in the world, and it's run by volunteers. It was founded by one man, Abdul Sattar EDI, a legendary humanitarian, Pakistan's own Mother Teresa, with a fleet of ambulances. He started with one small van in Karachi and a simple mission: to help anyone in need, no questions asked. Today, the foundation has over 1,800 ambulances across the country. They respond to everything from car accidents to natural disasters. Their 24/7 helpline is a lifeline for millions. The story goes that Eddie's first ambulance was so basic he often paid for the fuel out of his own pocket. From that one man's unwavering dedication, a nationwide network of hope was born. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most impactful institutions aren't built by governments, but by the compassion of a single person. You think your country is diverse? Let's talk about Pakistan. It's a linguistic melting pot. Urdu is the national language. English is the official language. They're just the tip of the iceberg. The country is home to over 70 different languages and dialects. 70. It's a reflection of millennia of migration, invasion, and trade. Drive a few hundred kilometers and the language on the street will change. Punjabi, Sindhi, Pashto, Balochi. But then the really unique stuff shows up. Burushaski, a language isolate, spoken in the Hunza Valley, not related to any other language on earth. A linguistic fossil. Waki, an Eastern Iranian tongue in the high mountains. It sounds completely different. This diversity is a living museum of the region's complex, layered history. High in the remote snowy peaks of the Himalayas and Karakorams lives a creature so elusive, so rare, it's known as the ghost of the mountains. We're talking about the snow leopard. And Pakistan is one of the few places on earth where you can find this magnificent, mythical-looking big cat. With their smoky gray fur, piercing eyes, and incredibly long tails, they are perfectly adapted to one of the world's harshest environments. Seeing one in the wild is a once-in-a-lifetime privilege, but it's a privilege that's under threat. There are only a few thousand of these cats left in the wild, and Pakistan is home to one of the most significant populations. Conservation efforts in national parks like Kunjarab and Chitral Gol are crucial for their survival. Local communities, once at odds with the predators, are now working as wildlife guides and protectors. So, while Pakistan's mountains are famous for their height, they also hold a fragile secret, a ghost that conservationists are fighting desperately to keep from disappearing forever. Alright, let's end with a look to the future, a future that pivots around a place called Gwadar. Located on the coast of Balochistan, Gwadar is home to the world's largest deep-sea port. For most of its history, it was just a small fishing village. Split-screen old fishing village versus new construction. But its location is everything. It sits at the mouth of the Strait of Hormuz, the gateway to about 20% of the world's oil. It's like having a front-row seat to the global economy's main artery. Now, as the centerpiece of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, Gwadar is being transformed into a major global trade hub. We're talking billions of dollars in investment, creating a strategic link to China's western regions and to the Arabian Sea, completely bypassing traditional longer sea routes. This port has the potential to redraw the map of global trade and shift geopolitical power in the 21st century. It's a massive, high-stakes bet on the future, and it's all happening right now on the coast of Pakistan. And there you have it, 10 things that prove Pakistan is way more than meets the eye. From the savage peak of K2 to the futuristic port of Gwadar, it's a country of staggering contrasts and hidden depths. I mean, a man-made forest, an ancient megacity with indoor plumbing, and the world's largest volunteer ambulance service? You can't make this stuff up. This is the stuff that reminds us that every country has a story far richer and more complex than the headlines we read. These facts are just the beginning of that story. But now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these facts completely caught you by surprise? Was it the field hockey thing? I bet it was the field hockey thing. Or maybe you're from Pakistan and you're thinking, dude, you missed the best one. If so, drop it in the comments below. Let's turn the comment section into a part 2 of this video. Let's keep the learning going. What other incredible facts about Pakistan should the world know about? If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more content that challenges your worldview and makes you the most interesting person at your next dinner party, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's next. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Stay curious, stay questioning, and I'll see you in the next video, where we might just be exploring the hidden secrets of the world's most mysterious islands. Peace.